The Berenstain Bears and the Shaggy Little Pony. Sister and brother were visiting their neighbor, Farmer Ben. They liked to help him take care of the animals on his farm. "Hello, cubs," said Farmer Ben. "I want you to meet someone new on the farm." He led them to a pen. Inside was a shaggy little pony. "Meet old Oscar," said Ben. "He has just come to live here." "He is so cute," said Sister. The cubs rubbed his nose. Oscar blew gently on their hands. "That means he likes you," Ben told them. "Can we help take care of him?" asked Brother. "Of course," said Ben. "I'll show you how." Brother and Sister gave water to Oscar. They gave hay and feed to Oscar. They washed Oscar. They brushed Oscar. They led him into the barn. They cleaned out his stall. They picked out his hooves. "That was a lot of work," said Ben. "You did a good job. Would you like to ride Oscar now?" "Ride him?" said Sister. "Could we?" said Brother. "Why not?" said Ben. Ben put an old saddle and bridle on Oscar. He had riding helmets for the cubs to wear. First, Ben helped Sister up onto Oscar. He led Oscar and Sister around the pen. Oscar was very calm and quiet. Then it was Brother's turn. "That was fun," said Brother. "Can we do it again tomorrow?" asked Sister. "Why not?" said Farmer Ben. Brother and Sister began to go to the farm every day. They took care of Oscar and they rode Oscar. Soon they could ride him without any help. They rode him all over the farm. They loved Oscar and they loved to ride him. One day the cubs saw a sign on the side of Farmer Ben's barn. "Riding show tomorrow. All cubs welcome. Prizes." "What does that mean?" they asked Farmer Ben. "There's going to be a riding show for the cubs here," said Ben. The best riders will get prize ribbons." "Can we be in the show?" they asked. "Why not?" said Ben. The next day there were lots of riders and ponies at the farm. Some of the ponies were very fancy. Some of the riders wore fancy clothes. Brother and Sister were worried how they would do on their shaggy little pony. "Don't worry," said Ben. "Oscar will do fine." The fancy ponies and the fancy riders went first. They rode around in front of the judges. The judges watched how they rode. But it was a windy day. Leaves swirled around the ponies' legs. The fancy ponies were scared. They buckled and kicked. The judges frowned and made notes on their pads. Then it was time for Brother and Sister to ride. They took turns on Oscar. The wind and the leaves did not bother Oscar. He was quiet and calm. He trotted in front of the judges. The judges smiled and nodded. All the ponies and riders lined up. The judges brought out the prize ribbons. Blue was for first prize, blue was for first place, red was for second place, yellow was for third place, white was for fourth place. Brother and Sister had their fingers crossed. "I hope we get a ribbon," Sister said. The judges pinned the blue ribbon on Oscar's bridle. Sister and Brother were tied for first place. "I told you nothing bothers old Oscar," said Farmer Ben. Brother and Sister rubbed Oscar's nose. Oscar blew gently on their hands.